Deion Sanders says he had bladder cancer, had his bladder removed, said that he's lost close to 25 pounds, and he says he looked as skinny as Atlanta Falcon prime at one point, but apparently he's planning on coaching this year after battling bladder cancer, as Deion Sanders, I think, is still speaking with the media in Boulder as we speak.
The video now. So, by the way, all you keyboard cowboys that we talked about earlier, put it away, put it down. Don't start talking about he was looking for an out. That's why this May 9th video that just came out, that's the meaning of this. That is a video of him in a hospital, May 9th. So this has been going on for a while. His son just put it out, and I think his son put it out as a precursor for the announcement today. That's why he was talking about a will. That's why he was talking about, I've never had to go down this road. This is not a Sunday afternoon in his home in Colorado trying to figure out if he's going to be at practice this week.
So Deion Sanders, if you're just tuning in, having his press conference in Boulder as we speak, battled bladder cancer, had his bladder removed, said he feels better now. He is cancer-free, but he's making some jokes. He said, I truly depends. I cannot control my bladder. And he said, you're going to see a porta potty on the field. That is real.
Okay.
You will, in fact, see
a
porta potty on the sidelines.
So obviously more upbeat than he was that day that this video was shot, thank God, because that's part of it. And by the way, the idea of having to do a will, now you're supposed to have a will anyway. You got money if you're Deion Sanders. You don't want them fighting. I don't think it's Prince money, but I don't think you want anybody fighting over it. He said things got to get straightened out. But the idea that you're thinking about it in a hospital room, because you were just told, hey, man, it's going to go either way. That's what hospitals are for. A lot of times they tell you, I'm not really sure. He had a chance. The video came out. He and his doctors, his medical team. And by the way, that was the other thing. People were like, oh, this guy needs a medical team there with him. I don't know. Maybe these people can explain what the strain of being a college football coach or living this life will mean to him going forward. Listen, why wouldn't you have those people with you?
The guy battled bladder cancer. The guy now doesn't have a bladder. The guy, therefore, and thereby can't control his bladder. And moving forward, what's the plan? I don't blame the guy for having somebody sitting next to him or having a couple of people sitting next to him that can better explain it up there with him. Of course. And there's no fault in that at all.
They're going to be able to explain what a physical and mental stress can do for your body. Because remember, I don't know, I believe this. I'd like as few mental stresses in my life if, God forbid, you're fighting whatever it is people fight medically. Like the real medical condition. You lose, and it matters to you. I'm not even sure this is healthy for him in that regard. Maybe they're going to address that today in Colorado.
And Deion Sanders.
Would you tell Deion Sanders, if you're somebody in his life, hey, man, here's what I kind of believe. Stress, when you're dealing with medical conditions, is not a great thing. And college football is stress.
Right. People are wired differently. I understand that. This is his life. This is his challenge. But I understand completely what you're saying.
Is this counter, I need to be around it because I'll die sooner?
Maybe.
Like I'll be in worse shape if I'm not around it? Maybe it is. We found out that to be true. A lot of guys will tell you, my life was over the minute I got the hell out of a uniform.
I just don't know if he's going to really, his plan seems to be to coach. I don't know if he's going to be the guy on the sidelines when Georgia Tech goes there to open the season in Boulder that Friday night. But we'll see. Deion Sanders says he plans on moving forward after battling bladder cancer, says they got it all. He is cancer-free, made some jokes about it, but still plans, based on our knowledge right now, to be on the sidelines.
Is he going to do a Depends commercial?
Why not? He brought it up, I think, for a reason.
Yeah, and I do think that that's a perfect way. You want to give back to charity, you want to actually do something along those lines, that'd be a hell of a way to get your message out, his message, but also the company's message.